What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Wake Up, Mr. West. Or you can just call me West, whatever the case may be. But you see the tag, it's Wake Up, Mr. West, man. And look, y'all, I am trying to get back into, creating content with you guys, actually talking on here, not just posting reels and pictures, actually giving you a little bit more of me, you know what I'm saying? I did it in the past. I had started YouTube, which I'm trying to get back into the YouTube thing. But on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's people on here that mess with me. And, a lot of people want to see more than just the pictures and the reels and actually hear your opinions on what you think about certain things, if y'all like the same things or have the same interests. So, man, I'm going to get on here and start recording a little bit more, talking a little bit more, giving my opinion on little things that I'm purchasing and things that I like and things that I love, man. I'm not going to ever do nothing for clout. So if you on here and you see me do something for clout, man, you going to understand that's not West. That's not how I move. That's not how I operate. So it'll never be nothing for clout. Man, this is really just for love and the passion of the game of sneakers or fashion or anything, man, that I just love to do. So a lot of the video content going to be one set content making video. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of editing. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of cuts. It's just going to be raw and real, man. Maybe in the future I'll get into more than that, but it's more of the love of it and just, communicating with the people and reaching the culture, you know what I'm saying, in my own way, you know what I'm saying? So I never do nothing out of the ordinary for likes, man. So don't worry about that with me with, on these videos and creating content, man. As you can see here, I'm sitting at a desk. This was a room that I am creating into we calling it the legendary room. I tried to say a man cave. My wife wasn't having it. So I said, you know what? We're just going to call this the legendary room. And it's coming together, man. You see some boxes behind me right here. I'll give y'all a little tour of what's going on in the room, man, because I got some cool stuff and I'm wanting to add some cool stuff. But that's a process. It's a process and it's money. So it's going to take some time. So y'all stay tuned with that as well. Man, quickly, I'm going to talk to y'all real quick about a pickup, man. As you can see here, I got the Air Jordan 10 Steel colorway. Man, listen here. If you order from GOAT like I do, understand whenever you don't do instant shipping and it's a hot release, which everybody was saying they didn't like the toe cap. So was it a hot release at first? I don't know. We ain't gonna go there. But if it's a hot release, man, understand you better do the instant shipping, because what happens is what these people who's shipping these shoes, man, they're holding on to them. I don't know if they're trying to flip them. I don't know what the case may be. That's what I think. But most likely something gonna happen with your order. They're not gonna ship it off. You're gonna have to contact them. They're gonna cancel your order. You're gonna have to reorder, right? And that's exactly what happened to this shoe and a couple other shoes I've done with GOAT. So I'm realizing, hey, do the instant order if it's not too crazy, because sometimes them prices can get crazy. And luckily these didn't run up too much, because that's what happened to me. But they didn't run up too much, so I was still able to get my refund and order them again with the instant shipping. My wife got hers before me. I was hot because, she don't know nothing really about these steel tens. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to purchase them. Now, I'm the type, I do not nitpick on things, man, with shoes. Because a lot of the times with the shoes, I wear them to the gym. Sometimes I wear them with a fit. I don't never dog my shoes out, but I wear them to the gym. Certain shoes I would not do leg day in the gym in them. It's just like back day or upper body day, whatever the case may be in the shoes. So they're not messing up, man. You just walking around in them. But I've worn these already twice. But one thing I noticed out of the box, man, if you can see the two different leathers on this shoe, man. So look at the leather panel right here and the leather panel right there. If you can see that in the camera. That was the first thing I noticed out of the box. And it's not just on this side, it's on the inside as well. And I just thought that was interesting, man, because it's literally two different looks to the shoe. Let me turn them around this way. It's two different looks to the shoe when you look at the leather on each side. And I'm gonna be honest, like I said, I don't nitpick, but I don't like how that look. I don't like how that look. These shoes are dope, and I'm gonna wear them a lot, man. But I don't like how that look. I don't know why that's like that and why they did that on these shoes. But if y'all have that problem with these shoes, man, drop a comment. Let me know if y'all shoes did the same thing. I think I have seen certain videos where people do say on their shoes. I think it was either the 3 or 4 cement maybe, but people were having issues with 2 different leathers on 2 different shoes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but besides that, they're dope, man. Not a bad quality shoe. So I did want to touch base with that, but I'm happy to have these with the collection. The boxes are dope. This is one box I will keep. I'm throwing away all my boxes and getting clear containers, but I will put that in the storage and keep that box. I do want to in touch before I leave y'all, man. I started collecting shoes probably around 2012. I was a manager at a shoe store at that time. I'm not going to say I got bored with it, but at that time I wasn't wearing my shoes to the gym. And, it was too many shoes to what I was doing. So I was never wearing my kicks. So long story short, I ended up selling my collection. So listen, if you ever done this, you feel my pain. Like, if you're a sneakerhead and you love shoes, do not sell your collection, okay? You're going to regret it. Do not sell your collection, man. Because what I learned was all these shoes that's coming out, I already had them. I already had them in the past. And now you getting them again. You're like, man, some stuff you're going to double up on. Some stuff you're going to continue to get. But you're going to regret selling your collection. And I regret selling my collection. I never had the steel 10s, but I've had other 10s. I had Chicago 10s. I had other 10s, man. So I hate that I sold my collection. But you know what? I'm building it back up, and it's a lesson learned. And I'm not going to do that again. So I reach back and I get some of the shoes that I missed or I didn't have. I'm not that sneakerhead that's, been having shoes since I was 8. I'm not that person. I'm that sneakerhead that's going to get the new releases. I'm going to reach back and get some of the old releases. I like all kinds of brands. So I just love the game of shoes, bro. I just love the sneaker game. So it's nothing that, I'm going to nitpick on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I touched on the leather on these, but man, I understand manufacturers gonna do their thing. And if you're like me, you're buying it because of first of all, you're buying it because of Jordan. I'm a basketball player. I played basketball in college, but you're buying it because of Jordan, what he did in the shoe. If you have memories in the shoe, you're buying it because of that. I'm not really buying it because of the leather quality. Yeah, you want your shoes to be nice, but that's not the reason I'm buying it. Everybody different. That's not the reason I'm buying it. So I look at some stuff here and there if it's messed up, but at the end of the day, you're going to wear your shoes. Well, I'm going to wear my shoes, all of them, because you can't take them with you when you die. So I'm going to wear my shoes, and it's not that serious for me. I just love shoes, and I'm going to buy what I want. I'm going to buy what I like. I'm not real big with the hype. You know what I'm saying? But if it's something I like, this hype, it is what it is. If you're an influencer, I feel like you need to realize, you're an influencer for a reason. So if you're posting something that somebody might not be into, but they see your page and they like it and they go try to find that shoe or try to purchase that thing you posted, understand you're an influencer. You influence them to do that. Don't get mad at them for liking something that you posted and you influenced them to like. You get what I'm saying? So I see a lot of that going on with the 90s sneakers. Bro, a lot of people didn't have money in the 90s to buy the sneakers. Now that they're older, they have the money, and when you post them, I remember that. So yeah, they go back and get it. There's nothing wrong with that. You influence them to go back and remember their childhood or remember a shoe they couldn't buy, right? So That's one thing I did want to touch with, but I'm not gonna rant too much, man. Like I said, I wanted to just, touch on the Steel 10, touch on what I'm gonna be bringing to y'all. Let me know what y'all think about the video. Like I said, it's gonna be one takes. I'm not gonna be doing a whole lot of editing, nothing flashy, just my passion and love for sneakers and fashion. All right, y'all. So y'all have a blessed day. I'm out. Be easy. Leave some comments if you have some questions or want to comment and talk about what I'm saying. Holla at your boy. I'm out. Peace. Oh yeah. Wait. I'm gonna show y'all around the room real quick, and then I'm out. So yeah, right here I have basically Fear of God sneakers right here. I just did that this morning. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it like that. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it like that. But as you go over here, I got Adidas. What you have? Yeezys right here. Then you have right here Kobe's. Couple of Kobe's and Edwards, but it's really just Adidas. I got some questions up there. Aja Wilson's that hurt my dang feet. I'm trying to sell. Then I have, some old school. What you got? Some Pippins, Air Max, Pennies, Dion's, Air Forces. Some Kyrie's. What you got right here? You got Griffey's. Just then it goes into Nikes and then it goes into Jordans. I'm not gonna go every shoe, right? So as you see, it goes to Jordans. I just threw these up here, but those are the new Ja 3s. They're dope. You see the undefeateds. I was blessed enough to hit that raffle. Amen. Bricks up there. But anyway, man, yeah, you see, it just goes one through. I think I got 1 through 15 right now, and I just hit on. I didn't hit, but I just got blessed on eBay with some 16s and 17s. I never owned them, so that's dope, man. I'll be doing review and letting y'all know how I feel about them. Over here, you have my wife collection. She just really getting into it, but she really likes shoes, but she just never really just bought them. But you see her collection. Like I said, it's going to be a legendary room. So you see who that is up there. And this is going to be everybody legendary in here. Over here, don't mind this. This is not set up how it's going to stay, but you got some old ones right here. I can't remember the year. I think 2013s, I think. Record player. But like I said, this is not going to stay like this, man. I've been buying these things. I got some even on pre-order. You see the Kobe. RIP Kobe. You see the old Kobe Adidas right there. I think I picked them up at Ross for cheap. I just put that poster up there. You see what's going on in here, man. But like I said, basketball gold, some more Jordan posters. It's gonna be a lot going on. It's gonna be dope in here, man. I'm just taking it a day at a time. You know what I'm saying? Having fun with it. And just enjoying the process, man. Trying to give y'all something dope to look at and be a part of in this room right here. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Y'all have a blessed day. Holla at your boy. Peace.